Do I care? People come and go as if the seasons. From the moment you leave the womb, your purpose in life is for a specific reason. No matter what fires come or waves that crash, your life does equal meaning. Now some of us were dead royal flushes, while others go fish. Some have declared war on themselves because inside they feel hopeless. Society can be so judgmental. Close friends, family, even strangers. So even people who are supposed to love me and people who don't even know me, they hate me in the same way. Why do I care? I don't deserve to be treated like this. I've been asked for this. Judging me from my past without even knowing the options that were on my list. I dare you to try to walk. Just a mile in my shoes. I guarantee you don't survive half the things I've been through. The tears I've shed night after night, day after day, blaming myself for all those choices I made. Now we all have made choices or mistakes for which some consequences last a lifetime. But instead of being the judge and the jury, how about just a mental lifeline? Or be inclined to simply understand my life and why I live the way I do. I unapologetically live my life to the fullest each day. All because of what I've been through. The hidden truth.
So many of our youth are silently dealing with low self-esteem, peer pressure, and mental illness. The fear of being judged by their parents or loved ones sometimes forces them to become vulnerable, causing them to fall for anyone who shows them attention, which can be very dangerous. Statistics show that pimps target runaways or throwaway youth who often come from low-income families and may suffer from physical abuse, sexual abuse, low self-esteem, and family abandonment issues without dependable guardians. Youth victims come from all backgrounds in terms of race, class, and geography. Most of these youth contract a sexually transmitted disease within the first 6 months and have also been arrested for prostitution before their 18th birthday. Let's watch.
Why is my mom never here for me? I just wish I could talk to her about how lonely and depressed I am and how I constantly get bullied in school. I just need 5 minutes of her time. Sometimes I feel like the only person I have is my cousin Lisa. She's the only one there for me. These are the things I ask myself. Hello. Hey, cuz. You ready for school? I guess. Girl, come on outside. I'm excited. You know today we're around the game. Yay! I'm coming. Gosh. Hey, girl. Let's go. No, I hate this school. Oh. Oh. Hey, what? Here we go. Dumb. Hey, Maggie. I see you finally got your hair done, but I see you don't own iron. Really? Shut up, stupid! Are you okay? Yeah, cuz I'm not worried about that. Stupid. Remember, it's not what they say, it's what you answer to. Hey, you come to that rally? Nah, cuz I think I'm gonna sit this one out. Maybe go to the park and catch up on some homework, but I'll call you later. Well, just call, okay? I love you, alright? I love you too. Bye. Stupid Pepperelli. Not today. Bye.
Excuse me. Is anybody sitting here?
No.
Well, you mind if I take a seat?
No, I'm sorry. Let me clean up my stuff. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Beautiful day today, huh?
Sure is.
But, speaking of beautiful, beautiful young lady like you, sitting here all alone.
Beautiful? Okay.
Good boy. You don't think you're beautiful?
Well, if what others say no, I'm not.
Oh, no. We got to kill that out right now. Gorgeous. Hey, how about I take you out? We have some fun.
I don't go out and I don't know you, so no.
True. But look at me. Do it like I buy. Come on, girl, let me take you out. Show you a good time. Let's go have some fun.
Where are we going?
I mean, where you want to go?
Anywhere but here?
Come on, let's show you a good time.
All right, why not? I have nothing else to do, right?
Good say.
All right.
As time passed, Guy and Maggie became close and started dating. Maggie began skipping school and spending all of her time with Guy. He made her feel beautiful and gave her all of his attention. She soon left home and moved in with Guy, and that's when things took a turn for the worse and the real nightmare began. Let's watch.
Oh, man. I got you something.
Yeah, I got it. What is it?
You know, you know I love you, right? And I'm so glad you moved in with me.
I love you too, Guy. And I'm so glad to be finally living here with you.
Yeah. Really glad that you moved in, but I know you can't live for free, right?
Yeah, I was thinking about that the other day. I was thinking I could get a job after school and
Don't even worry about that. You're on the same page. I already got a job for you. As a matter of fact,
you do?
yeah, I got a job for your first day.
You're fast. What's this?
Take a look. That is your new uniform. Let me try it on.
Okay. I'm confused.
The man Maggie thought she knew, and the life that she thought she had was all a lie. Guy convinced Maggie to quit school, use drugs, and she soon became a victim of sex trafficking. Victims of trafficking are often subjected to violence and abuse, ensuring that they continue to follow the rules set by their abusers. Typically, most victims don't have the option to hand in their notice or resign. They are physically and mentally trapped with extremely limited options of freedom on their horizon. Let's keep watching.
God said he loved me. He said he would protect me. I didn't know he was going to have me out on the streets. This isn't exactly what I pictured my life to be. I don't want to do this anymore. I just want to go home. I'm sure if I go home and tell God that this is not working for me, he'll understand. Right? Hey,
Oh, you home a little early? Everything all right?
God, this isn't working for me. I'm not feeling this.
What you mean that ain't work for you? What you talking about?
God, this, everything. I didn't know you were gonna have me on the streets. I can't do this.
Wait. What? Look, I know you not the one. You, girl, when I met you, you was ugly. No self-esteem, no friends, no nothing. Look at you now. Place to stay, clothes on your back, food in your stomach. Oh no, baby. No. It don't work that way. Matter of fact, get out there and get me my money.
I'm not doing this and I'm going home. I don't want to be here anymore. Stop! Are you hurting me? Stop! Stop!
Maggie escaped, guy. She ran out of the house to the light post and slept on the bench the entire night. The next morning, Lisa is walking to school and she sees a young girl sleeping on the bench. She stopped and noticed that the young girl was her cousin Maggie.
Hey, are you okay? Maggie? Maggie? Oh, goodness, Lisa. What happened? Ow! I'm sorry. Let me take you to the hospital. We need to go now. Come on. Baby, I'm here. Come here. It's okay. This is not. I'm sorry. It's Lisa, when the doctor comes in, don't tell him nothing. Just let me do the talking, okay? She'll be here shortly. It's okay.
Hello, Lisa. I'm Dr. Patel. Hi, Maggie.
Hi.
Lisa, may I speak with Maggie alone for a moment?
Okay.
How you doing, Maggie?
Okay.
Well, I'm looking here and we have tested you for broken bones. And also, we've done x-rays. You have no broken bones. I also ran some blood work on you. And also tested you for STDs, sexually transmitted diseases. And I'm sorry to tell you, Maggie, you've tested positive for HIV.
What? HIV?
Yes.
Oh my God.
I understand you're upset, Maggie, but however, HIV is no longer a death sentence. You can live a long and productive life. All I need you to do is to ensure that you take these antiretroviral drugs that we're going to put you on. As long as you take them, you'll be undetectable.
God, antiretroviral treatment. I don't know what all of this means.
Hold this right here. That's going to be some information, okay? We're going to send you some labs in. Right here, here's some information that I'm going to send over. But the intraretroviral treatments are going to suppress the viruses in your system so that you will not pass it to anyone. But maybe what I'm going to need you to do is to give me a list of the partners you slept with.
Tough. I'm a prostitute. I don't exactly exchange that type of information.
Well, if you're gonna go back out there, I'm gonna also give you some of these condoms. You're gonna need those. I'm gonna send over your prescription, and if you can come with that list, that will be helpful. I'm gonna look at your cousin and give you a moment to process this information. If there's anything else we can do for you, just give us a call.
This is so unfair. I didn't ask for this. Who did this to me? Now I can't go back to my old life. Oh God, I gotta get out of here. Maggie?
She's just here.
Where'd she go?
Maggie?
Why did you leave the hospital? I've been looking all over for you. What's going on? Please talk to me. Look, Lisa. The doctor told me I have HIV and I'm gonna die. So just leave me alone. No, I don't need your help anymore. No, you're not. No, I know a counselor that can help you. Let me help you. I'm so scared. I don't know what to do. It's gonna be okay. I promise. I promise. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay.
Our job to our children as parents is to love them unconditionally, no matter what their sexual preference may be or walk of life they choose. Love does not push our kids away, nor does it criticize or condemn. Unconditional love shows them that even though I might not agree, it does not mean my love will cease. Statistics show that family rejection on the basis of sexual orientation or gender identity can have extreme effects on the LGBTQ youth. In one study, lesbian, gay, and bisexual youth who reported higher levels of family rejection during adolescence were 8.4 times more likely to report having attempted suicide, 5.9 times more likely to report high levels of depression, and 3.4 times more likely to use illegal drugs and have engaged in unprotected sex compared to peers with families that report no levels of family rejection. As a result of family rejection, discrimination, criminalization, and a host of other factors, LGBTQ youth present as much as 40% of the homeless youth population. Studies indicate that as many as 60% of LGBTQ youth are likely to attempt suicide. Let's take a look.
Yes, man, it's in the king without what you got there cooking, baby? Okay. No, that's my favorite. That's my favorite.
Hey, Mom.
Oh, baby.
How you doing?
Hey, son.
What's up, Dad?
You doing all right?
Good. But I need to talk to you guys before we sit down for dinner.
Oh, Lord, what you want, man?
I know we're all close and supportive, and we don't keep secrets from each other. So here it is. I'm bisexual and I have HIV. But before you guys say anything, let me finish. I'm on antiretroviral treatment, which keeps me undetectable, which means I can't pass the HIV on to anybody. And on the upside, I've been seeing a counselor. She's been helping me out my depression, and she's been educating me on HIV. She's the one that suggested that I should tell my family about what's going on so I can have the support from you guys.
Like hell. Not my one and only son. What do you mean you have HIV and you're gay? We use the same toilet, we use the same tub, and I know the boy don't clean it with bleach every time we use it. We drink after each other, we eat after each other, which means me and your mom can have this mess too. And you just now saying something about it?
Dad, you cannot catch HIV like that anyways. That's a myth.
That is a lie.
Honey, please, let's take a minute to process everything you said.
Process?
Yes.
Which part? That is nasty self sleeping with men? Or that it went and contracted that homosexual disease called AIDS?
Dad, I'm not AIDS. I'm HIV undetectable and I'm not nasty. You can contract HIV even if you're heterosexual. And this is not a homosexual disease.
You better calm down, son. And it is a homosexual disease, and that's why you got it. God is punishing you.
What? You can't be serious. The homosexual disease? God is punishing me? How can you be so harsh? And again, it isn't, and God is not punishing me. And the crazy part about it is that that's exactly how I felt until I got the knowledge that this can happen to anybody, no matter race, age, sex, or religion. And just because I'm not who you think I should be, doesn't mean you have the right to judge me.
Whatever. I don't have no homosexual son that has AIDS.
Now, wait 1 minute, honey. You will not do this. Let's just take a moment and revisit this conversation after dinner. That way, it will allow us time to process everything that has been said.
Let this boy ruin my Sunday dinner. We eating in the hospital, y'all.
do we still have those paper plates and paper cups?
Yes, we do. Why?
Because that's what Dedrick's going to be eating out of for the rest of his time.
Have you lost your mind? You will not continue to treat our son this way.
But baby, he's...
How in the world can you act like you're perfect? And as if you have no skeletons in your closet? Ouch! How can you sit here and be so judgmental and hypocritical? How soon do we forget the things we've done? Did you forget how many times you cheated on me? And how I kept your secrets? Since you want to go here with our son, allow me to air all of our laundry. Did you forget how many times we had to go see the doctor and behind your infidelity? Oh, let's not get quiet now. And don't you dare try to hush me up. I've been trying to keep you calm before we even got here. Now we're here. Let's get it all out. Tell your son how we have to take medication for the remainder of our lives because you gave me herpes. Yes, son. Your dad gave me herpes. And I will not allow you to sit here and judge him when I forgave you and didn't judge you. You will give him the same grace I gave you and allowed you to get it together. How dare you sit here? Yes, son, your dad isn't perfect as he's pretending to be. Fix your mouth to judge him, and I've never judged you. Now, honey, listen. We all get into situations that we can't run from. And we all have problems. But what's important is that we learn to deal with them. Okay? I would like you to call your counselor and set up a family appointment, which will include your father, so that we could become educated on HIV and antiretroviral treatment, as well as undetectable. And don't you worry, your dad will be in all the sessions, won't you, honey?
Yes, dear.
We as a Black culture have been taught that Black people don't suffer from mental illness. That mental illness is a demonic spirit and related to the devil. Our parents and ancestors also embedded in our minds over the years that what goes on in our house stays in our house. And that we will not pay to sit on someone's couch and tell our business. Statistics show that one of the remaining taboos in many communities of color is the stigma around mental illness, whether it's depression, anxiety, or more serious mental illness such as bipolar schizophrenia or even PTSD. All can lead to the worst case scenario, suicide. While African Americans are likely to report serious psychological distress, they are less likely to get behavioral treatment. 18.6% of Caucasian Americans receive mental health services, compared to less than 9% of African Americans. Until African Americans come into knowledge that mental health is an essential part of overall physical health, true social justice among the Black community will remain incomplete. Let's watch.
Hey, Tracy,
Hey, babe,
we need to talk.
what do we need to talk about?
We need to talk about these modes you get into.
What? Manic modes?
Yeah, those manic modes. I've noticed every time we get into a heated discussion, you want to storm out the house. Then weeks later, you tell me you had a one-night stand with someone you don't even know. And you don't see nothing wrong with that?
You know what? I apologize about the one night stand. However, Mike, you notice how I handle heated discussion. But no, see, I don't see a problem with storming out of the house.
The problem isn't you storming out the house. It's having one-night stands with multiple men. You know, Tracy, I think you suffer from bipolar disorder. My sister, she handles things in the same way. So we got her tested in counseling. Come to find out she had bipolar. So look, let's get you tested in counseling. I'll be with you every step of the way.
What? Mike, bipolar? Are you crazy? Black people don't suffer from mental illness. My mother and my pastor told me black people don't have those kinds of problems. Honey, that is a trick of the enemy. Better yet, demonic spirit. And I know I don't have no demonic spirit, and ain't no devil's tricking me either. So you're lying about that.
But just listen.
You know what? White people go to the doctor for everything. You know what? But now your sister, she crazy because your parents didn't beat her behind when she needed it. So no, I don't suffer from mental illness. That's your family, not mine.
Tracy, I'm not trying to make you upset. And we're not going to talk about the way our families raised us. And we're not going to make this about race. Because mental disease is like any other disease. Baby, all I want to do is help you through this.
Mike, you crazy. You know what? I can't even believe you saying that to me. Your wife? You know what? That's okay. At this point, I need some air. Mike, give me my keys. Michael.
This is what I'm talking about.
I don't care.
When you pick up the phone, I keep on calling you. Text message. Call. Where you been? I've been calling you. Are you serious right now?
He was nice too.
You know what, Tracy? You are in complete denial. I can't do this anymore because you're not willing to try.
That's not me. As we continue to move forward in our lives, unfortunately, we are still held accountable for our past behaviors. They say the past always catches up with you sooner or later. Seems like the past has picked up speed. Let's watch.
Hello? Hello? Is this Tracy?
Yeah,
Hey Tracy, this is God. You remember me from the other night?
yeah.
I ain't feeling too hot, man. I went to the doctor. They ran some tests on me. Came back said I got HIV, and I'm like, I know this guy to give me HIV. Did you give me HIV? Tell you. Girl, you need to marry before you know what? No. Wait. You know what? No, don't even worry. Look, just lose my number, man. Just lose. I ain't got time for it. I ain't even had to call it. I'm trying to lose my number. Lose my number.
You said what? You had a one night stand again, and now you might have HIV? No, you don't. You keep on doing this.
I need to go. Make us a movie so we can get tested. Sorry.
You could have jeopardized my life as well. God, I can't believe what I'm hearing. You laughed at me. You told me I was crazy. You even tried to make it that African Americans don't suffer from HIV and mental disease as well. You didn't want to listen. Now we both might have HIV.
Take us to a point. Get tested.
chart here, and we have tested you both for HIV, and I also ran and did some bipolar tests and psychological evaluations on Tracy. I'm so sorry to tell you, Tracy, but you have tested positive for HIV, and you have been diagnosed with bipolar disorder. My, I'm pleased to let you know that you have tested negative. Now, PrEP medication, which means pre-exposure prophylaxis, is medication that keeps you from transmission of HIV to mouth. What I'm going to also do is to provide you with some condoms in the meantime as well. You're going to need some information here. You have the option of Descovy, which is the pill. And you also have the option of having Amplitude, which is an injection medication. We will continue to test you out over the next 3 to 6 months due to your exposure to ensure that you stay negative. I want to tell you guys that you can make it. You can make it.
Hey, sister, how you doing? You all right? Hey, how you doing? You all right?
If you have any questions, feel free to call me. Okay. Sure. Thank you.
Oh no.
Hello everyone, how y'all doing? But before you guys go, I hope you guys ate. I hope you guys are enjoying the play thus far. We are going to bring up a good friend of mine, Kristen Lewis. She's from V Pharmaceutical. Now, I know you guys heard from Matt, right? Okay, that's another good friend of mine. Y'all already know that. I got some good friends. Okay, but right now we're going to bring up Kristen. We want you guys to have all the education that is needed for brown and black women and men, okay? All right, Kristen.
Just hold it. Hold it. How are you doing? You're enjoying the play. I can tell because y'all been laughing and crying, cutting up just like me and my friend have back here. I'm so glad to see such a good turnout. I'm so glad that we were invited to participate in this event. My name is Kristen, like Ms. Sharonda was saying. I work in healthcare. We are the only pharmaceutical company that only focuses on HIV treatment and non-prevention medications. I climbed the steps. I got that on my breath. Very out of shape. Okay, so really what I want to come here and talk about is the passion that Ms. Sharonda and I both share. Obviously, from the play that she's put on here today, you can tell that she has a passion not only for HIV prevention and education, but also for Black and brown women, right? So all my Black queens, raise your hand. If you identify as a Black queen, raise your hand. Okay, I see, okay. Now keep your hands up for just a second. So before tonight, how many of you have heard about PrEP, a medication that can prevent HIV? How many of you, keep your hands up if you have. How many of you have had a doctor or a healthcare provider bring up PrEP to you? Okay, I'm not gonna ask you to raise your hand. Okay, I got one hand still left, two hands still left. All right, all the Black queens raise their hand again? That's a problem, right?
So we have been traditionally left behind when it comes to conversations about HIV. Prevention, treatment, all of that. And PrEP is no different. So PrEP is a medication regimen that you can take to prevent yourself from getting HIV. Who knows how you can take PrEP? She just mentioned it, so it's kind of a, go ahead, what are the options for PrEP? An injection and a pill. Yes, yes, yes. So previously, before a few years ago, our only option for PrEP was a pill. The pill works, right? You're never going to hear me come up here and talk about, oh, this version is better or this version is better. The best version of PrEP for you, the best option for PrEP, is the PrEP that you're going to take. The PrEP that you're going to be able to stay what we call adherent to. You're taking it every day, you're taking it as prescribed. Prior to Aptitude, which is the injection, there were no options for PrEP that had been studied specifically in cisgender women. And when I say cisgender, I'm talking about a baby was born, the doctor pulled him out, said it's a girl, and she grew up and continued to be a girl. So that's me, right? That's how cisgender women. Probably the majority of women who raise their hands here. Prior to the injection, there was nothing that was studied in us. Now that is an indicator of a lot of things, right? But the biggest indicator is that we've been left behind in these conversations. And we cannot rely on anybody to come and save us and educate us, right? The people who have been, who look to them to tell us the things that we might need for our